At CEATEC 2008, Panasonic displayed their latest revision of the television remote control, in anticipation of the opening up of IPTV-delivered broadcasting and internet services such as web-based applications.
So, this is a new concept of remote control. Normal remote control has many buttons, and this remote control has only a very few buttons and use, some, sensors to make it easy to use. One of the characteristics that is used visual feedback. So you don't need to look at the remote and look at the TV. You just look at the TV and you can operate very easily, the TV. Another thing is that it's very flexible. Today, when, for example, the TV is connected to the internet, you don't know what are the services that will be available. You know what are the services that are available today, but not tomorrow. So you need a very flexible way, to control these services. So the technology that we, developed allows to do that in a very easy way. It's also developed under the concept of universal design, meaning that everybody can use it easily. So if you are right hand, left hand, you can use it in a very easy way. What we are presenting here at this show, it's a new concept of remote control. A remote control has many buttons today, and we are presenting a very simple remote control, but which is also very powerful. As soon as you put your finger on the touchpad, because it uses two touchpads on this remote control, then we have visual feedback appearing on the screen. And the visual feedback will tell us how to operate it. For example, we can do channel selection, like what we are showing here, by just moving the finger on the touchpad. You can see that if we hold it right hand, we have a right finger appearing on the screen. And OK, which is an important button that we use very often, it's at this position on the screen. If we hold it with the left hand right now, you can see that we have a left finger appearing in OK, change position, because it's much easier to use with the left hand when it's at this position. So now we'll show you how easy it can be to access, for example, some type of services like photo viewing type application. But just moving the finger on the touchpad, we can navigate to the picture. We can select them. And then if we hold the remote with two hands, then we can do it much faster than with one hand. So now we can play for it. We can also use some gesture to be able to navigate through the picture. Now we can play the slideshow. This was very easy to do with this remote. So now we can show you, for example, how it can be also to navigate through a timeline, select a picture, and then if we hold the remote two hands, then we can zoom very easily using the two hands on the touchpad. You can go back to the timeline. We can also zoom through the timeline, doing the same way as what we did on the picture earlier. So, in summary, this is a very flexible way to control applications, and you don't need to fix the way you control it on the remote itself. This is completely flexible and can adapt to new applications that will be coming, for example, for IPTV type services.
DigInfo News.